Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tamaimo Tropical in Tenerife, Puerto de Santiago. It's currently 5 o'clock in the morning. Way too hot to sleep. We're at 28 degrees. So 8 months ago we was here, and I didn't really have much of a setup, and I was new to YouTube. So now I'm with a fancy gimbal. I'm going to show you a full in-depth before it gets quite busy. So when you arrive, depending what, well, you'll get dropped off here. Then you make your way into the reception. Reception's desk's just to your right hand side. They will have a map. And also another tip, when you're going on excursions, you can also book your taxis through here. You don't get no surcharges. The staff here work extremely hard and very helpful. So when you get your keys, here's the map of the site. Hotel bus, 3 swimming pools. You'll also have a photographer that works for the hotel, and you can get them prints here. I don't think there's a price on them, but they're about, I believe, don't quote me on this, no, it's about €12, 15, and I think that's about 18. They also do a USB stick with digital prints. I'll show you around. If you come in at early hours, or you've got like a midnight landing flight, there's very limited for food, but just out the hotel, and you turn right, there is a supermarket and also a Turkish takeaway. So I will show you downstairs. This time we've got self catering, but when you go full catering, well, you have your vending machines here. And this way. So if you're all inclusive, this is where you get your meals from, your breakfast. Still with being early in the morning, I want to try and keep it a bit quiet. But it just shows you the difference, because I will get a few videos during the day when it is rammed, so it does get incredibly busy. But with it being our second time here, hopefully I remember where everything is. I'll try and give you as much detail, anything that can help you out. Which I believe, if I go this way, it should have the kids club, which now looks like a gym. That used to be the kids club. Now this is the small pool. also have your night entertainment on this stage here. Further down at the back, if you're all inclusive, you can get your drinks from there. That bit there is still part of the restaurant where you get all your meals on your all inclusive. There's the larger pool. I've got a bar in the centre of the pool. And this part here is where you get all your snacks. You got like cheeseburgers, chips, wraps, and salad. So throughout the day, the main part of the activity is around this pool, and then on the evening it's around the small pool. If you go through them doors and upstairs, that leads you to a pharmacy, which is also very helpful, having an on-site pharmacy. Let's show you what's going on a bit. So you've got various activities on: mini golf, ping pong, volleyball. You have the mini club, a night program, various like pub quizzes, bingo. Every night there's usually a mini disco. The last time we came, we was based on the ground floor near the small pool. This time we are just that one there, which is fantastic. From where the pool is set up, first thing in the morning, the sun hits that part of the block, and then from about 9 o'clock in the morning till sunset, this side is all in the sun. So if you do get one of these rooms and you're a sun lover, you want to be at that side. These sides are all in the shade. Also, if you want, well, all inclusive, I'm not sure about self-catering, you can book this place. This is the on-site Italian restaurant. It's an all-you-can-eat pizza, pasta, you name it, it's in there. It's absolutely fantastic. Hola. If I walk on the boundary of it, this will lead you to the roadside. So down there is reception. So if you left the reception and turned right, it will lead you along the road up there. Now if I show you it this way, maybe not, so I think this is a dead end. Yep, dead end. Might have to go through the pharmacy part. I'll try upstairs. You will get used to the layout. There we go. So if you're leaving the reception, which is that way, you come out reception, turn right, you come along this path. These security gates are usually sometimes open during the day. On the night the staff lock them. For one of the main reasons, which I'll point out in a bit, is when you get down here, follow the road all the way around. This will lead you to a little supermarket called Hyperdino. There is also an underground market. There's a couple of bars, a couple of restaurants. The one thing to look out for is where the Hyperdino is, there's a ramp that leads you to a coastal path. And during the night, that does suffer from pickpockets. Well, here's the pharmacy. I think this is going to lead to a dead end, but I'm hoping it can give you a view of the supermarket. Yeah. So, as you've walked on that path, the supermarket's just there, and if you follow it around, you've got the restaurants, the Turkish takeaway, and a few restaurants and bars. There's been a lot of complaints, what I've seen on various online forums about the hotel, about the noise from the air conditioning units. Yes, they're loud, but they're manageable. All in all, it is a nice, quiet hotel. What people got to remember is it is a 3-star hotel, and to me, the amount the staff work and the quality of the place, it should deserve a lot more than 3 stars. And the excessive noise is due to storage parts like that for the site, and pool pumps. I mean, it's a budget hotel, it's a family hotel. It attracts lots of different walks of life. Everybody seems friendly here. I just can't get how hot it is. Say we're in October, 28 degrees. 5 o'clock in the morning. Also, another one, if you want a bit of a livelier spot, €45 from reception will book you a taxi to Los Cristianos. I believe on a Tuesday and a Thursday there's a market. And also €4 from here. Can be walking distance, but it's very hilly. €4 will take you to the cliffs of Las Galantes, where there is a black sand beach. There's the marina, boat rides. You got your whale and dolphin watching, which is on one of my other vlogs. But all in all, it's a very, very impressive 3-star hotel. And during the day, you've got all your reps here. You've got your hire cars. Even though personally, if you're using a hire car, I would use Synasti, and that one is for your kids club. So thanks for joining me at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'll see you on the next one.